Alright, so if you guys remember the last time, you had just gotten to the keep. And you'll probably have to zoom out and find this map here.
Ah, wom. Oh, found it. Okay. Oh, cool. You know, I was thinking about this. We should have probably asked that lady, like, found out more about that woman. Anyways, well, I guess we'll get a chance to do that now. All right. Those guys look like they're wearing construction
Whoa.
hats.
What the hell? There we go.
It's a cool keep, Dave.
Well, thank you. I use the the stuff from the book. I just take pictures of it, and then I kind of go over it in Photoshop to make it a
Oh,
little more vague.
Grainy.
Yeah. So that's why you see the patterns in the background under the colors. That's the grainy photo.
Ah, okay.
All right, so you guys were leading the family of villagers in to the keep after escorting them through the town and defeating the raiders that were in your path. So,
Excuse me, I prefer you refer to it as drop kicking the raiders. If you're gonna put it in the story, then we're gonna have to go with that.
all right, after
I'm fine with
you drop kick the raiders,
Thank you.
you are the last group through the gate before it is closed and barred. After after you guys entered the keep, you hear commotion on the walls here up on top. That they're saying that the raiders are starting to encircle the keep in growing numbers. So their kind of whole force seems like it's starting to surround the keep right after you guys got inside safely. So you made it just in time.
nice.
And
As was
then,
planned.
and as soon as you enter, the ones that close the door turn back to you, and there is a dwarf, a shield dwarf with knotted, tangled, bright red hair. He confronts you guys and demands to know, like, who are you? What are you doing here?
I say we let Bill answer.
The guy who has no idea what's going on and is more than half dead.
He is in front.
Okay, so
I'd suggest we say that we're here to help.
yeah.
Just tell them the truth.
Yeah, we were in our caravan. We saw the town was under attack. We ran into some of the villagers here and brought them to this keep, hoping to get some safety from the dragon.
All right. He says, "We thank you for helping get villagers inside safely. You'll want to speak to Governor Nighthill up top on top of the keep. Come this way." And so he turns around and he goes into the keep, which there's a door to enter down this way. And then inside, I just kind of made this little thing to let you know that the interior has like a level that goes up to the top.
Okay.
So I'm assuming you guys all follow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
We ran ahead of him like, oh, dudes.
so you guys can kind of position yourselves up here if you like.
Can we, as we get to the keep, is the keep covered? Or is this, was the courtyard open and this is a covered area?
Yes, the courtyard is open. The dark brown outside is a wall around the whole keep. There's a main gate out front that you just came in. That's why those small little dashes are kind of on that spot where you guys were on the wall, because there's the main door under there. And then there's a sally port on the side, which is just like another small entrance through the wall. And inside, this is like a tower. You can get out onto the onto the wall from here. There's a door down below, and then there's also this interior stair that goes up to a spot that's on top of the tower itself that can kind of like overlook everything. Let me give you guys a map here.
That ended up in our handout.
So yeah, it should be in your handouts now. There's a map of Greenest, and this is just this will show you kind of the layout of the town. You guys are in the keep in the center, and you came from the the northwest corner.
Cool.
So now that you're up on the top, you can kind of like see the whole town from here. And as you approach, you see an older man there with 2 guards on the top of the tower. He is, let's see, the right side of this man's face and head are bandaged. His right arm hangs in a sling, and his light blue tunic is stained with his own blood. Probably, you're assuming that he probably received these wounds in the battle. But he's an elderly or an older man. You think about 60 years old, and the dwarf introduces him as Governor Nighthill, and he greets you and says, "Well, we sure could use some help around here. I'm glad you guys showed up when you did, or else Lenin and her family wouldn't have made it back." What precisely did you come here for?
Did we have a reason? We were just passing by, right?
Yeah, we were part of a caravan. You and I and Deckard were caravan guards, and we saw that the town was under siege, so we stopped to help.
Yeah. So I guess we can say that version of that to the guy. I mean, we were passing by. We saw the town in trouble. We investigated and found this this man here. I don't know if you recognize him. We found him outside of town in a ditch. Anyways,
interesting.
We help. What's her name? Lenin.
Yeah.
We saw Lenin and her family in trouble, so we decided to do the right thing. And here we are. And I don't know how we get back to our caravan.
Meanwhile, outside the town, where the hell are those guys?
What the fuck? There's a dragon!
After they saw you guys go and attack, they're like, well, we're just gonna step back out of here.
Yeah, I guess their stuff is ours now.
Oh, fuck. It's true.
All right, so it's about sundown, and Governor Nighthill kind of briefs you on the situation that they're in. He says that the raiders seem to be. He doesn't think that they're interested in killing per se, or taking over the town. It sort of seems like they're more interested in loot, just to kind of get what's valuable and then leave and kind of like just harass everybody in the process. So he's.
I have a bag of gems that I took from his house.
Yes, you do.
I would like to. Yeah, I would. Oh, fuck. Oh, Trent, I can't hear you.
Sorry. Can we ask about the dragon? Like, ask what's up with this fucking dragon that no one's talking about?
Yeah.
It's kind of like flying around.
Yeah. So, okay. And actually, didn't Bernsey found out they were part of a cult, right? So the raiders were cultists. I don't know how we want to call them, Bernsey.
Yeah, so I guess we ask if there's anything that they know or that he knows about the dragon, like where it came from, or.
He says, "Your guess is as good as mine. It's made a few passes at the town, but luckily, it also seems to just be kind of using its presence to, I guess, to aid the raiders in what they're doing, basically making other guards and defenders kind of cower away. Although it hasn't come down and basically unleashed anything on us. but it's still a very real threat. You know, you can still see it in the sky every once in a while, circling around.
So I'll throw Burnsy and I'll be like, well, my halfling friend here has found a necklace with the charm of the cult of the. Oh, what is it? The dragon? Is it a dragon cult, or how did you name it?
Cult of the Dragon, I
Cult
think.
of the Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
So perhaps it's here supervising this raiding, which seems petty for a dragon.
Yeah, he seems surprised that you mentioned the Cult of the Dragon. He says, I don't know what they would want with our town. They're normally just, they just go after dragons themselves. They're obsessed with them. It's kind of unprecedented for them to organize a raiding party like this for our seemingly out of the way village. It's like I would love to learn more about what these people want, and possibly a way that we could get them to leave. If they're searching for something, we just don't want anyone hurt or any more destruction. I hate to ask you guys, seeing as how you helped us out now, and it's just a dangerous situation overall. But if you'd be willing to help us out in this situation, maybe we can save a few more lives out in the town. How do you feel about trying to take one of them prisoner and bringing them back for an interrogation?
Being unaware of what our previous employer is doing outside of the town, I'm sure we can definitely help. I suppose anytime there's innocence at stake. Burnsy, naked guy. Deckard.
Yeah, I say we do whatever we can to help. So if he wants us to go nab one of these guys, we can definitely do that.
And then I'm gonna step up, trying to be real nonchalant about it. And I'm gonna say, don't think too much into this. We saw a house on fire. We had to kill some guys inside. And I happened to find this bag of gems. I want to turn it back in. They were going to steal it. So hopefully you can find whoever it belonged to.
He hands the bag of gems to, or I guess you're handing it to him?
Yeah, I'm going to hand it to him.
He hands the bag of gems to one of his guards and thanks you heartily, and says the family whose gems these are will be, gracious to you that you saved some of their wealth and it wasn't taken away.
I would have been sad if he said these gems will be buried with their corpses. Like, no, I should have kept it.
Well, no, then you just wait to see where they buried him.
Yeah, I don't know. He doesn't actually probably know the family who it belongs to, but they'll find out.
I didn't give him a very good description.
Just check for the house on fire.
See, I'm sure if Jason, look for the house that's got a hot bed. I bet if Jason was playing, he's like, what the fuck is that? Don't do that.
The one that has a crispy kobold in the bed.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Should we? I guess one, we need to ask him where we could find a prisoner, and then two, if we can ask for a rest. I know I'm at 6 hit points. I don't know what you guys think. I don't know. How long is a short rest, Gabe, and does that give you full hit points back?
A short rest is probably about an hour. So I would say you could do a short rest and then do something and then continue on with other things tonight, or during this night. If you did a long rest, then that would be like basically all night.
Okay.
You'd just kind of be sitting out.
So one thing we should probably do is there's that lean-in lady and her family are downstairs. Maybe Trent, you wanna? I bet the kids are scared out of their minds. Or Burnsy. Maybe we can go down and play him a tune and talk to the woman. And...
Yeah, for sure.
So
you just want to hit on the woman, don't you?
You're gonna have Burnsy distract the rest of the family.
Don't you worry about what I got going on here. Kids will love Burnsy. They're like the same size. He's so sweet. All right, let's go check on them. I mean, it'd be nice to hear from them. I'm kind of curious.
Are we gonna? I mean, is anybody gonna be threatened while we're taking a rest? Like, is that gonna be?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because
I can take a second wind. I have a second wind ability. I forgot all about it. And that can give me some hit points back.
Yeah, you do feel, your characters do feel a small sense of urgency, just as far as like, the attack is going on, you still hear fighting, you still hear, people in the distance. But if you did need to take a short rest, it's not going to be like you're sitting there while people in front of you are, running away from enemies. You're safe inside the keep right now.
Yeah, it's probably smart to get going. I can heal myself with a second wind, or we could ask the guy if he's got anything that could help us. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if we want to do that yet.
Well, I don't know what we do, but I need some healing because I'm pretty much close to dying.
Yeah, okay. Let's take a short rest. I mean, yeah, because that's right. They did close the keep gates, and pretty much everybody that's inside is going to be okay.
Well, I mean, I just turned in a fucking bag of gems, and we saved some of their family. So let's ask this guy if he has any way to, any healing potions or anything that can help us.
Or pants or whatever. It's fine.
Yeah. I have pants now.
Oh, actually, that's another thing we need to solve. We need to make sure Bill's character has a name, or like we come up with a name for him.
Yeah, right. Does he know his name?
He can.
Nope.
He can use that name that he was gonna.
I'm not sure that really applies anymore because I thought that we'd be meeting a little after this guy had lost his memory. So.
Oh.
Okay, so let's.
I guess we'll talk to the mayor guy and then talk to the lady and the kids and the guy.
And we'll see if anyone knows who he is. And.
Oh yes.
Besides, I thought we already identified I'm Pantsless Bush Guy, or Pantsless Bushman.
That's a great name.
Is that all one word?
Yes, it is. It's it's like a 37-letter word.
Well, the last name does have some form of nature in it, so could be an elf name,
Yeah, it could
yeah.
All right, so let's ask Mr. Whitechapel. I don't know what his name was. White Raven?
Nighthill.
Nighthill. So,
sorry, did you say Master Race?
So, Mr. Nighthill, if you could be so gracious, we did take a bit of a beating on our way here. We don't want to spare any time resting. Is there any kind of potions or anything that could help us get some of our stamina back before we head back out into the fray?
He reluctantly agrees, saying, well, if it'll get you back out there faster to help cut off some of the raiders from others who may be trying to get back to the keep, then I can get you guys 2 potions of healing.
Okay. We'll graciously accept. I have no qualms for accepting it. I don't care if he's resistant. We're gonna go out and save his ass. So.
All right. So he snaps his fingers for one of his guards to go down to the storeroom, and he comes back a little while later and hands you the 2 potions.
I just want to note that my character, when he snaps his fingers, I snap too because it's impulse. So.
The guard looks at you a little annoyed before he goes down to get them.
I see Burns do the sly grin. All right, hey Burnsy, what hit points are you at?
I think I'm full. Okay. I don't think I got hit. Yeah, no, I'm good.
And so it's me and Pantsless Bushman.
Yeah, I think you two are the frontline fighters taking damage.
You know what? Like real, like just I don't know. A guy kind of doesn't have he's not necessarily lack of tact, but he's just gonna point at the elf and to the Mr. Nighthill and be like, "Hey, do you know this guy?"
Says, "No, I don't believe we've met before until now."
All right. Have you heard of anybody knowing a elf in this city, in this town? Maybe like a lady that kind of. Someone
Oh,
who
so I've
knows.
gone from a mysterious person to a womanizer. Okay, fair enough.
You're good with your hands. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, true point.
So what do
All
we
right,
what
well-
do we roll for our health potions?
A potion of healing is 2d4 plus 2.
Oh wow. All right, Bill. I'm gonna roll, and then you and me. I guess you and me will get our health points back or something. So
All right.
roll 2d4 plus 2. So here we go. Bill got 8 and I got 5.
All right, cool.
So it's just one. All right, open up, guy.
Because I feel left out. Okay. I was just curious. I just wanted to see what if I could type it right.
All right, so let's go talk to this lady and these kids real quick before we head back out, and just see how they're doing. I guess really, that's just my curiosity.
All right.
We should apologize for being so reckless. I'm being so reckless.
Before you guys head back down to talk to them, the dwarf introduces himself as Escobar, and he says that he's in charge of the keep's defenses and basically everything that's organized around here. So when you're ready to go back out, come talk to him, and he'll aid you in whatever you need.
Oh shit! Yeah, for sure. And I'm gonna be like, the bravery of the dwarves. Your race is very brave.
He gives you a strange
That was
eye.
quite eloquent.
He's like, yes,
That's exciting.
There
we are.
there will be epic tales told of your inspiring speech.
Your race is bravery unmatched.
Is that the equivalent of saying, "Black people, you're very brave"? Like,
Black people, you are so very tall.
But that's if I was a black person. If I thought I was white. All right, let's head down the stairs. What do you guys think?
All right.
I'm like, come on.
I'm excited to take out my loot.
In public, Trent. All right, so I'll paddle up right, yeah.
Yeah, that's for private time, okay?
When you're with Trent, every time's private time. Oh, look at Deckard moving in. What a fuck. All right.
He's trying to make a move on the lady.
I think Burnsy's between the Bushman's legs right now. All right, so I think we should just walk up and be like, oh, there's Burnsy. Oh, he's next to the kids, being like,
Because I'm killing it. /kill it doesn't do anything, so I don't know what to type.
so I think we just want to say, how are you guys? Is everyone okay? Did anyone get hurt in that race over here?
You see that her husband, his name, he introduced himself as Cuth, and he was injured in the attack by the kobolds, but they kind of tended to his wounds, and he seems to be all right. Can
I ask him that? Can I ask him, is that why you weren't fighting and letting your wife fight for you?
He gives you a bit of an angry look.
I should have
Like
said that. Can I retract that? I just feel like
I was doing everything I could.
Well, at least
here
we got
safely.
back here.
Put that log down.
Yeah. At least we got back here safely.
I'm just gonna play a little bit louder so you don't get punched in the face.
You can roll a performance check. Isn't that a?
Oh yeah. So,
Yeah, am I rolling now? Am I killing it hard enough for
Sure. We'll
Chugs not to get slapped?
Yeah.
we'll have you do a performance check to see.
please play well, Trent.
Oh, he's gonna epically fail. He's gonna like just hit him over the head with the freaking mandolin or whatever.
Let me add one here.
Are you making a macro right now?
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Just have to use one of the other ones and.
Okay, yes, my wife is walking behind me sweeping. Tell me how bad I feel right now.
For my second job of the day.
Good, Trent. You're a good husband. Look at you. You're a good husband.
I hope you get slapped.
I'll tell you what, if you epically fail, your wife has to slap you.
Oh, with the broom.
All right, I think that should work. If you click off your guy and click on him again, there should be a performance skill.
Okay. Let me. Whoop, I zoomed out on an accident. Okay. You are good. All right.
What are you talking about? He's the DM.
So he rolled the one on the left, right? That's
Yep.
pretty fucking good. Damn,
Not
he's
bad.
fucking killed. Damn.
You basically put on a whole Broadway musical yourself for
There we go.
for everyone here in the small corner of the
No,
keep.
didn't. No, Andrew, I didn't epically fail. Thanks,
She was
Bill.
like, she had her hand cocked back. All
No, I
right.
killed it with my Weedleys and my Meadleys.
Actually, and then this is what I'm gonna ask. I'm glad you're all okay. Hey, this elf that I'm standing next to. You guys were the closest villagers when we found him. Did you happen to see how he ended up in that ditch?
No, we didn't even know he was there. We just thought he had come with your caravan or with you guys when you came to kill those kobolds.
All right. And all right. So while Trent's fucking killing it and the dad's kind of paying attention, I'm gonna sidle up right behind the lady. I'm gonna be like, "Yo, girl, pigeon me sometime." And I'm gonna scoop back and be like, "Oh, let's go, Bushman."
Do you want to
All right.
roll a
Oh fuck.
some sort of charisma?
All right, just charisma save.
Just a check, yeah. I don't
'Cause
know
I
if there's a skill to beguile someone like persuasion or something.
Okay. I don't actually want to know. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do save charisma. Oof.
Oh.
Oh,
She-
damn.
She
I think
she
you
just
spit on her while you were talking.
she immediately turns the other way and just watches Burnsy's performance.
She's disgusted. Well, let me see if I can get a high number with this thing. Oh yeah, so
There
I
you
can
go.
crit with a 20.
So it took you 3 more times. You're like, no, wait. But what I really meant to say was,
How you doing?
How you doing, girl? Hey, I'm gonna get some more coffee real quick. Give me 2 seconds.
all right. So he fails at charming the woman. They're all paying attention to Burnsy's performance, and you just see other villagers kind of scattered just around the area, not represented by tokens, but just there's a good amount of them in here, kind of huddling and in the safety of the keep.
All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch and I'm going to play a specific song, or see if, I guess, maybe I have to ask, I don't know. I've never played Bard before. If I know a song, like if I can tell a story about a time that people were like downtrodden and were suddenly like, they rallied together to, you know,
Okay.
see if I can bring their hopes up. Is that something I have to roll for?
Yeah, you can either say the story yourself if you have one in mind, or you can roll to see how good it is.
All right, I'm just going to roll because I
All
don't.
right.
Don't fail. Yeah, not bad.
All right.
All right. Everyone seems to be encouraged, especially because of your presence as adventurers. You guys obviously look like you have all your gear and you're equipped. You look like you're in a situation like this, so that helps you kind of make a good example of the story that you're telling, and they all kind of seem to ease off just a little bit. Obviously they're still scared of the whole situation, but no one's kind of like
Sorry, thank
shaking in the corner.
All right.
I just killed it again, in case you're wondering.
Oh shit. What the fuck am I missing?
He just
Well, I
told
suppose
it.
you had to kill something. I mean, since you obviously can't kill kobolds.
Oh.
I like you.
Yeah. You said I like you. I just told him I didn't.
I got thick skin. I can take it.
Yeah.
You missed
Alright.
you missed Burnsy's inspirational story to the townspeople inside to uplift their spirits.
Oh, what?
It was cool. It featured you too.
Trent, I'll if we can write it down later. I'm curious now. All right,
All
cool.
right, so let's go capture us a raider.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Let's end on a good note here.
All right, so we gotta talk to your dwarf friend.
All right. So he's down just at this table here. You can go over and talk to him. At the table, he's sitting there, kind of fingering through this this ring of a bunch of brass and iron keys. Since he's kind of like in charge of the whole keep, you assume that leads to all the different rooms and the gates and things like that.
All right, so all right, we're about to make our way out.
This is Escobar that we're talking to that has all the keys.
Escobar, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He says that he was trying to come up with a plan earlier to let some of the defenders here on the wall to sneak back out into town, and one of the ideas he came up with is to take some ropes and grappling hooks and go over the back of the castle wall and descend down so they don't go out the front gate, since they have raiders out front now. And he said we'd have to wait till clouds kind of cover the moonlight a little bit as it's getting darker for you guys to run out through the cover of night. And so he wants to get your opinion on how comfortable you feel doing something of that manner.
I'm pretty comfortable with it.
That's gonna be some athletics checks there, huh? Is there any risk of getting hurt? Wait, I can't ask that, I guess. I mean, can we? I guess I'm kind of comfortable with it. How high is the wall?
It's about, I'd say, 30 feet or so. 30, 40 feet, something like that.
We could also ask if he had what was his other ideas? Like, if he had a second. I mean, we do
Is
have.
that athletics or dexterity? Does it matter?
I think you could make a case for like, I think in certain instances you can make a case for acrobatics or athletics depending on your character's strengths, like if he's more muscular versus more dexterous.
Well, can I ask?
Can I kind of while you guys are talking about that, can I kind of go over here and check these barrels out?
Uh-huh.
Hey, did anyone? There was that other guy up there behind the table or something with his hole in the wall. I don't know. That guy does. All right, so let me ask the dwarf while Barnsy's poking around if he had a second.
Go ahead and roll a
perception.
Yeah, perception check, I guess, or an investigation, whichever you prefer there, since you're kind of...
For the guy behind the other table?
Is this for me?
Yes, uh-huh.
Okay. Let me see. I have,
It may not have investigation up there.
yeah, investigation is one of my skills, so I think I'll use that.
Okay.
I don't think I have perception anymore, but I have the macro because I think I swapped it out.
Oh, you can still
For-
use perception. I can include some of those other ones up there as we go, but you can still use most of those skills. It's just you're not as good at them.
Okay. I'll do investigation because that's actually a skill that I have.
Okay. Let me do that real quick. Okay, it should be up there now.
Okay.
Okay, you search through the barrels and you see what appears to be a trap door, kind of with all those boxes and random stuff piled on top of it.
Damn, Trent.
Okay, so let me. Well, does anyone notice what I'm doing right now? Like, am I?
Can I roll a perception check to see if I was paying attention?
Well, you guys are kind of still talking to the dwarf right now, unless you had, specifically gone over there. But you can turn around and go see what he's doing if you want, or whatever you want to. All right, Bill, you kind of turn your head around while you're talking, and you notice him kind of looking through the barrels and stuff, and at the ground there, and you notice.
Yeah, I'll wander over.
You notice the trapdoor underneath there also.
Trent, I didn't even fucking see that. I can see the trapdoor. That's great.
So, Bill, do you want to help me move these some of these barrels and see if we can open up the doors?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, so you guys move those barrels out of the way. Takes you a little while to move all the junk.
Look at you guys.
And then while you're moving all the stuff, Escobar walks over, and he goes, "I can't believe I didn't think of this. The old water passage. We haven't used that in forever. It's there for in case of a siege on the keep, for us to get water from the stream out back. You guys could go through there. You guys could go through there and get out and probably sneak other villagers back into the keep that way."
So the escape route, in case you ever fall under siege, you just forgot about that while you were under siege.
He's like,
That's fine.
we've never used it. It's like,
Okay.
I've only been working here for.
This is my first day, actually.
My first day as a guy with the keys. So
Chugs is gonna walk up and tell everyone he found a trapdoor right here. You guys.
okay, so let's do it. Is he gonna? Is anyone coming with us, or is it just gonna be the four of us?
He says that he needs to keep his defenders here because this is where, everyone is safe here. He wants to make sure they're well guarded in case anything happens. So they're not gonna send anyone along with you.
Okay, that's fine. We can do it. So we're rested, right? Or you guys took your potions and.
Well, we took our potions, yeah.
Okay.
All right. And before Chugs goes, he's gonna sally up to the kids. He's not gonna have to really kneel down. He's gonna go, "You guys keep your dad safe, okay? You keep him safe."
Right. He's like winking at him, like.
Yeah. And then after I stand up, I do that thing that they do in movies where I'm like, "Let's go." And I'm out.
Let's roll.
Yeah, let's roll.
All right. So you guys go to open up the trap door. Let's see.
I actually try to click on it like it was an action bolt. How you know you play too much video games?
Or you design them for a living.
All right.
Yeah. Maybe both.
Yeah, probably will.
So Escobar goes over with his keys and spends a little bit of time, since he's not sure which one it is, trying to figure out, testing each one, and then he finally opens it up after a few minutes of trying. So the trapdoor opens, and let me bring this piece in here. Just trying to see how this works, bringing in something from a different layer.
Ooh.
Cool.
Okay. So, as you descend down into the passage here, actually, it kind of goes out that way, but let me rotate it so it's better aligned with the grid. Whoops.
Holy shit, is that an earthquake?
The whole keep starts to move.
Is that an earthquake?
You shouldn't have opened that door. Alright. So the trapdoor opens up into a small staircase that leads down into a tunnel that you can go in single file, and you can basically see the dimensions there, so you guys can choose your marching order and put yourselves in the tunnel there.
Last.
I'll go first. I have dark vision, so if it's dark, I can see, I think, 60 feet ahead of me.
Or you could just say, well, we could let Deckard go first. Any objections? Anyone? Anyone?
Anyone, speak now.
Anyone? Anyone?
If your name is
Alright.
Deckard and you don't want to go, say something. Okay.
So, I'll
I can
jump
see
in.
pretty well in the dark as well.
I'll jump in. I'll comment on that it smells like moldy farts.
I know a story about farts.
How sad is it that the sorcerer has more hit points than I do?
No way. Are you serious?
Yeah.
I think his constitution's pretty high, probably.
Yeah, I think
Alright.
he does use Constitution for something else.
His rolls were crazy.
Yeah,
he
they
rolled-
were like way high.
Yeah.
He rolled this awesome character and was like, nah, he's gonna let Bill play. It was a gift to Bill.
Yeah. Yeah, he has 18 constitution.
Holy shit, that's better than mine.
Yeah, because Bill can just be like, well, Deckard thinks that he wants to give to the Bill charity with all his gold for this round, so...
Yeah. Well, hell, he's not here to say otherwise.
Let me see. Is my dark vision 60 feet? Is it dark in here?
Yes, it is dark.
He just can't tell because he has dark vision. And he's rubbing it in.
Vision's is it dark in here, you guys?
The
No, it's not dark at all because I see exactly as far as you do.
Oh, elves have dark vision too, right?
Yep.
Wait, don't
I'm
do
gonna-
halflings?
I'm gonna grab onto Deckard's coat or whatever, so I don't get
Yeah,
lost.
both of you are blind.
So yeah, if you guys have any sort of, if you don't have dark vision, which Jason doesn't, and I don't think halflings do.
Nope.
If you have any source of light, you'll want to have it sort of out to see properly. You can still see. I guess there's probably low light up to about where you guys are, just from the keep, from the door being open. But inside here, it's kind of dark, and then it lightens up again. You can see all the way at the end, kind of a grate on the end of the tunnel, and like light coming in there, but sort of in the middle is where all the shadows are.
Okay. Do we want to roll any kind of perception check at all to see? Oh, actually, I'd have to get closer to the grate. But say a perception check if there's any like signs of the kobolds trying to get in here if they found it.
You want to see if they have been in here?
Yeah, if we should roll a perception check for this dank ass place if no one's been in here. What is perception driven by wisdom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, my wisdom's a fucking 8.
No wonder you act so like you do.
Thank you, Bill. Oh, that's the sweetest thing you ever said to me. All right, so maybe Bill can roll the perception check because he's got dark vision and he's got high wisdom.
All right. Yeah, you can roll to. You're just gonna kind of look to see what you can see in the tunnel right now in the darkness.
I guess
Yeah.
so, yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll. Or is that what you just did?
No, hold on.
That
That
was your
was
old
different perception.
Okay.
Hold on.
That's a pretty good. That's a pretty good perception check.
Okay, I stand there and I do this and I go.
Like these lights come out of your eyes and just like scan the area.
And then they short out.
All right. You basically just see a dark, dank tunnel. You can see the water coming in from the stream through the grate there in the end. It looks like there's a little bit of opening off to the left as the tunnel opens up, but you don't see any signs of intrusion or anything that would say that anyone's been here in a very, very long time.
All right, so I guess Chugs will cautiously step out over here. He's going to want to get a look on. He's going to like peek around this corner if he can. I guess I'm not
Okay.
being stealthy really, so
All right.
I just want to get a look. Wait, I should have consulted with my team. Hey
You
guys, I'm
guys-
gonna go look over here if that's cool. You guys think that's a good idea? Okay,
All
I guess
right.
I'll do it.
All right. I don't have anything to light the way
Okay, so
for
maybe
me,
if
like
the three of
because I don't
you-
think minor illusion can create light, right? It's just an object or a sound.
Oh, that's true.
Hey, Dave.
I don't know. You have to. Yeah. What's up?
With perception, since I'm skilled in it, I would add my wisdom modifier and the +4 for being proficient in it.
Proficient doesn't get you +4. I think it gets you just +2 at first level.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
But yeah,
I don't know where I got that number from.
Yeah, you add your skill and then your proficiency modifier, which should be in there if you're using the character sheet macro.
Okay, yeah, just wanted to make sure I hadn't input that wrong.
Okay. All right, so you're looking around the corner there.
Yeah, I'll because from where I was, I probably couldn't see past that wall, so I just want to take a look and see the coast is clear. Because probably the best thing that's going to have to be happen is Deckard and Bernsey will have to hold on to the back of the Bushman.
All right, as you guys all walk out like that, you notice there are.
Wait, should Bernsey get with us? Oh shit, what is that? We left Bernsey in the dark.
You notice.
Are there bushes in the corner?
You notice 2 swarms of rats.
Oh, bad.
It looks like you stumbled on a rat's nest, kind of festering in here in the tunnel in this side pocket. And you guys should roll initiative because they start heading your way as you've disturbed them.
I have food in my sack. I should throw some cheese.
Do rats respond to music?
It's a valid question. They might be like, what the fuck is that?
Oh wait, hold on. I'll just.
Ashton. I think we're just gonna have to start calling Bill Bushman. I fucking love it. His name
works. It's descriptive.
I had this thought the other day. This is completely out of character. I was gonna look up the actual meaning of Gesundheit, but I didn't know how to spell it, so I gave up.
It actually means health.
Does it?
Yeah, it's German for health.
Oh, so when someone sneezes, you're like health.
No, health, as in like healthy.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's just a weird.
I think basically it's saying stay healthy so you don't die.
Those Germans.
Yep.
Are
Them
you
and their
German,
stupid
Bill?
little tiny clocks. Or is that the Swiss? I always mix those two up.
I think it's the Swiss.
Yeah, I see, but I wouldn't have questioned that until you said it.
Alright, I'm gonna roll for you guys here.
Hey, I already rolled twice. I got, was it 24 for myself and 18 for Jason?
Did you use the initiative macro?
Yeah.
Really?
They popped up and then you deleted them.
Oh, my bad. What did you guys have?
I had 24 and Jason had 18.
I had 30 something.
I was trying. I think it still had some numbers from last time. I was trying to clear them out. I didn't know that you rolled here.
Yeah, you got a crit. He actually critted.
24, and Jason was 18. Alrighty. Okay, so you've just noticed the rat swarms as you rounded the corner, and Bill, you're the first to act.
It's still dark, right?
Yes, it's still dark in this section here.
Did anyone actually take a lantern out or anything?
I don't have one.
Or
I
a
don't-
torch?
Let me see if I have one.
I think
Well-
Deckard might have a spell that creates light, or a cantrip or something that creates light, and I don't think that I took it because I saw that he had it.
Let me
I don't
look at
remember
his.
though.
Let me look at his Roll20 character sheet. I can't see his character sheet, so
I got him.
okay. Because I was gonna see if I should come back and grab Bernsey, but I didn't want to leave Deckard. I could probably come back here and grab Bernsey.
Dude, if you hold me up to your ear, I'll clamp on like a lizard.
Rest you on my tiny shoulder.
Nope, he doesn't have any sort of light spell.
Okay.
Oh, it sucks.
Let me see if it's
Oh yeah, because I thought they get.
Unless his prestidigitation or whatever does that.
Not even his cantrip. Oh, that's prestidigitation's one too. Let me look at that up. I guess meanwhile, what pack do I have? Let's see what's in my pack. He can make a shower of sparks. That'll help us for like 1 second.
Oh, that definitely sounds useful.
That'll make the
He can-
rats look more terrifying.
Hmm.
He can light a candle or a campfire, but we don't have anything
Can he
Flame
light
bait.
rats?
that's. That'd be kind of cool. All right, let me see. What kind of pack do I have? Chugs Malone. Inventory.
Okay, it says in darkness your attack rolls have disadvantage.
Yeah.
And attacks against you if you can't see have advantage.
Hold on, I'm gonna look
And
at my poster.
for Chugs and I, we don't have that since we can actually see in the dark.
Correct.
Okay.
I get a. Okay, let me see. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can get if I have something in my pack that maybe Trent can use.
It might take a turn for you to take it out, right?
I don't know. Let me see if I took the Dungeoneers or.
Let's see. All right, my guy. Is it an action to take a torch out?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'll say you could have your torches kind of strung to the side of your pack instead of having to dig around for one. You can take one out as. I'll say you can take.
Oh,
You wouldn't be able to light it though, I guess, unless you used an action to light it
Yeah.
up.
we have torches because they're in my pack.
All right. I'll pull out a torch and light it. So does that mean I can move, or does that use up my whole turn?
No, you can still move.
All right. So I will move over here with my newly lit torch.
All right, so you illuminate the area around you. I forget what the distance on a torch is, but I'm sure it's sufficient for this tunnel. So you don't suffer any. No one's suffering any sort of sight effects now.
Cool.
All right.
All right. Deckard, the silent sorcerer.
All right. So he moves into position. Now I'm trying to remember. What was his catchphrase? Is it motherfucking firebolt or something?
Or you could keep coining new ones, and we'll just write them all down for him.
Alright, let's see. He's gonna snap his fingers and go Shazam and point at one of them and fire.
All right.
Cool, I like it.
Alright, hold on a sec. Need to dig through his character sheet real quick. Okay.
Dave, can you explain again which of the two he chooses? This one, the one on the right's disadvantage. The one on the left is if he has advantage.
The one on the left is your first roll, and the one on the right is your second roll. So if you have advantage, you pick the higher of the two rolls. If you have disadvantage, you pick the lower of the two rolls. Otherwise, you just always pick the first roll.
Okay, cool.
So
So he fucking nailed it.
that'll definitely hit. Let's see, what is for 5 fire damage? Okay. Do 5 fire damage. Come on. There we go. So you singe some rats, and they start to. It almost looks like they scatter for a moment around the fire, and then sort of try and give the toasted rats a little bit of a wide berth as they're smoldering. But there's still a bunch of them in the pile. All right. So after they get hit, they move forward and just decide to go after the nearest person. Let's see.
Out of curiosity, are these dark blue lines meaning anything, or is someone just doodling?
Those were the that was the light that you could see.
Oh, okay.
I can't seem to select it there, but it's not relevant anymore. Okay, so they move up and they move into your space to attack you.
Oh gosh.
And let's see, they roll. They roll to hit a 20.
Jesus.
And
Wow.
let's see what they do for damage.
Goddamn rats.
Jesus, man.
They do 3 damage. You may. Can you still click on your guy there? Okay, good.
Yeah.
I didn't know if he'd be in the way or not. All right.
So that basically means I can't go and attack them because they're on his square.
No, you still can.
Because
You-
I'm dancing around you.
Yeah, he's actively trying to get him off. So you'd be attacking the ones that are kind of like falling on the floor at his feet and stuff like that. There's just a bunch of them that you can target.
Okay.
But you're gonna have your own swarm.
These motherfucking rats in this motherfucking sewer.
He hits AC 13. I think that's a
That
miss.
misses. I'm a 16.
So they're biting at your shoes, but they don't puncture them or anything.
So as I'm standing in a corner screaming in a high-pitched manner as I'm eaten by rats, he's just like, get off, just kicks him aside.
Knock it off.
Chugs is just looking down at him, biting his boots. He's kind of like, oh, I may have that one for a pet. They're kind of nice.
You know, I
So I'm just
almost
running by with them hanging off my ears.
I almost wonder if I should have rolled a carry weapon fighter. Just so I could have that +2 of a shield. It's so sweet. Alright, well, I guess since I'm being attacked, I was going to come save Bushman. So I'm just going to holler out to Bushman, I'll be right there, you Bushman! And then I'm gonna roll attack. Do I need to move to roll attack on these guys since they're in my square?
You can move, but you can't move you can still move like a 5-foot space if you want to, but you can still attack them while they're in your immediate square.
How well can Trent can see the rats?
Yeah.
Be able to.
If Bill doesn't want to drop his torch or something in the water or anything.
Okay. Because I guess it doesn't matter if I put myself in front of Trent. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna move over here, potentially entice both rats, and I'm going to take a swing at these guys here.
Okay.
All right, here comes my roll, and roll. Yikes!
And you hit.
Oh my god!
So you basically take your sword and kind of like swipe it along the ground, and you catch a good number of them in the slash. And so they're about half as many now.
Oh shit! They got a lot of health. I guess it's a swarm.
And then it is Burnsy's turn.
Burnsy!
I can move and then hit, right?
Uh-huh.
All right. Here's a question. Can I cause psychic damage to rats? Like, does it matter because I know that there's a wisdom saving throw involved.
Yes, there is. I think as long as they have some form of intelligence that they can take psychic damage. I think that's the stipulation. So
Okay.
they are a sentient creature. Like they're not a. I'm not sure what would qualify with zero intelligence. Yeah, like some sort
Plant.
of. Oh yeah, that's right, because you can't do a like a psychic damage spell to like break down a door or something because it doesn't have it doesn't have a brain or anything.
All right.
Now that's being Dorist.
Actually, you know what? I'll just move and try to attack with my dagger.
Okay.
So, okay, and I'm gonna attack the ones that are on Bushman.
Okay.
Bushman.
I think
Sorry, Bill.
We have your new name.
Yeah, whatever. At least it means something.
Ooh, that's a hit.
All right, that is a hit. You quickly stab bunch
Forward,
of rats as they
directly at my level.
yeah.
You get one. You get one rat.
You spear a rat.
You stab and kick at the rats to try and get them off of Bushman here. And then Bushman can now react to the rats that are eating him alive.
I'm just gonna be like, fucking rats, get off me! I'm gonna try and kick and punch them.
Alright. That connects.
And then just keep following it up.
Damn, Jesus, man.
Dang, okay. You basically just, after you swipe at it with your sword, you just go to like your knees on the ground and just start beating them into the ground with your fists until you squash the last one. And
Nice.
Bushman, you are incredible.
Hey, have you guys ever seen the movie It Man?
No.
No.
Okay, never mind. No, it wouldn't apply.
Hey, can we ask this other group of rats to tank for us?
Yeah. I don't know, because Bushman's such a good fighter. I almost feel like I should have been a tank. I'll ask the DM if he's cool, which I can change it sometime.
You can always just buy a shield.
Your character goes fuzzy for a second, and suddenly he looks different.
yeah, you could always buy a shield and use a single-handed sword. You're not going to have any penalties since you're a fighter. You know how to use those things. You just won't be as good as you are with a greatsword. You could at least carry it around with you for certain situations.
Yeah.
And then like
Actually, I do have a question too,
Mhm.
because on my roll, it says I hit for 11 slashing damage, but it's highlighted in green, which I think usually means I critted. But I think my go ahead.
that means when the number is highlighted in green, that one of the die rolled in that was at its maximum.
Oh,
So-
so it's still doing my 1d12 plus.
Actually, you know
Great.
what? You'll have to make sure that you mouse over your damage rolls since you have that great weapon fighting, which means if either one of them, I think if it's a 1 or a 2, you get to re-roll it. So
Okay.
in that one that's green, you can see the green 6 and then the normal looking 2 next to it if you hover over it.
Yeah.
So that means you rolled a 6 on the first damage die and a 2 on the second one. So technically, you can re-roll that 2. So you would just roll 1d6 and take the new result if you wanted.
I mean, we can do that if you want to do retroactive stuff. I'm fine if not. Now I know.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll a d6 and we'll see if it was more or less than the 2.
Ha!
Oh. So somehow another rat spawns magically
No,
in the swarm.
that's not what I wanted. Okay.
All right, so it is Deckard's turn, I believe.
Alright. He is going to do a pirouette to the left. And at this time, take both hands and go, pow, pow! And shoots his firebolt.
Boom.
All right.
Hey, we were going for flamboyant. I don't want to stop now.
Oof.
All right. You lit him on fire for 4. And 1 second. And a small fire starts amongst the pile of swarming rats.
Sweet.
So as they're, I'm gonna have to move this fire out of the way to move them.
Mm-hmm.
They immediately scatter in that direction to get away from the fire and go onto Deckard, the source of the fire. And they will roll their attack. Start biting at him. They hit AC 15. You'll have to check what his is.
Yeah, hold on a sec. Core stats. 14. Ooh.
Okay. So they will hit him for 4 damage.
Damn.
So they get take a good chunk out of him because I think is he wearing any armor?
Nope.
Probably not. So they easily bite through his cloth and sink their teeth into him.
Now the question is, what chunk of him did he lose?
Well, I'll let you roleplay that one.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna do a Constitution check to see how bad the piece of him he lost was. Ooh, okay. He lost his little toe.
All right. he won't miss that one too much. All right, so both. Oh yeah, there's only one rat left. So, Chugs, you are up.
Take attack. 19.
So
And I guess I could re-roll damage.
you can re-roll one of those. One was a 5 and one was just a 1.
How do you see what the first one was? Is that just the 1d12? Yeah, that would be the 2d6 base damage. So that's just 1d6. So run 1d6 again. 5.
Okay, so you did add
10
4 to
damage.
that. So no, it'd be add on top of that. So it's like adding 4 to it. So you did 13 damage total.
Oh shit, son.
So you take your sword and you take the flat of the blade and you just start like smacking it on the ground on top of the rats, and they until you squash the last one, and you have dispatched all the rats. And there's a small
Yay.
fire in the cave, but it doesn't look like it'll spread since there's mostly just dirt. It's just some flaming rat corpses.
I bet it smells tasty.
Yeah.
Hey, you have a little supply of food for the siege of the keep.
There we go.
Mm. Yeah, peek your head back up to Escobar.
Yeah. Rats for you.
Right.
Get you out, rats. I think I have that. Like now that you brought that up, Steve, I think I have something that it says if I ever roll a 1, I can re-roll it, and I don't remember if that's from Halfling or Bard.
Oh shit.
Yes, that's from Halfling, I think.
Okay.
The
Oh,
lucky.
what?
That's right, Lucky. Yeah, yeah,
And that's a trait he can use all the time?
I believe so.
yeah.
Dude,
If I
that's
ever
awesome.
roll a 1,
Oh, that's really good.
but I haven't yet. So
Yeah, so
That's 'cause
basically
you're so good.
to critically miss, he would have to roll a 1 twice, basically. So
So now
You have to epically miss, not just critically.
Chugs will pat Deckard in the lower back. Be like, oh, now we can all see. And then because of the fires there. And I'm gonna,
oh yeah,
yeah. Hey, look, now we can all see. Is there any sense of looting rats? I don't know. Do they have anything?
if you want to pick up their corpses, you can.
I'm also.
I'm going to vivisect each one and see if there's anything in their tiny rat stomachs.
All right. I guess I'm good to move on if you guys are.
yep.
Sounds good.
All right, Dave. Let's rock out of this motherfucker.
Alrighty.
Oh wait, I want to go back and stick so Burnsy can stick with me.
I
Oh
can
wait,
see
my
'cause the
boy's
rat-
got the torch.
The rat fire
I've
too,
got a
right?
torch in my hand, so
And I think there should be light coming in from the gate up here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's light from outside. You can see the stream going by on the opposite side of that grate. And as you go up towards the grate, you hear someone coming up behind you from the tunnel, and Escobar comes in and he says, "Oh, I almost forgot that you're gonna need the key to get through this gate." So he comes up to join you guys, and he looks at the gate and kind of makes a little bit of a disgruntled face at it as he tries to fit the key in the lock, but it looks like it's kind of corroded and rusted up. He asks if... Oh, did Steve leave?
Yeah, looks like we lost him.
Oh. I wonder if he... Oh, there he is. Coming back. There you are.
Hey, yeah, everyone started sounding robotic, and the thing said the server was shutting down
Oh, really?
or some shit like that. I was like, oh god,
That's what they're just telling you. I think the game just doesn't like you.
a bunch of buttholes. Oh, look, you got moved. All right, I'm moving. Hey, Escobar's here.
So he came back down because you guys are going to need a key to get through the gate, but he's trying to use the key, but the lock is all corroded and rusted, and he hands the key ring, I guess, to Chugs because you're right behind him, and he says, "Maybe you'll have better luck with this. I can't seem to get it to unlock." And so he hands the keys to you to give it a try. So
I'll roll a strength check.
you roll a dexterity check to see if you can get the... You can roll a dexterity check to see if you can get the key in the lock and open it properly, or you can roll a strength check to try and break like a couple bars off of the grate to...
Can I do one and then the other as a backup plan?
Yeah, you can do both if you like.
All right, I don't think it would be smart to break their barrier, so I'm gonna try. Can I? I mean, a smart thing to do would be to give the key to like someone with a high dex, like Bushman or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna be like, Bushman, you got your hands are a bit nimbler than me. Mind giving it a shot?
I shrug my shoulders and take the keys.
All right.
So I guess I walk up and give it the old college try.
Yep, you go ahead and make a dexterity check.
Oh,
I've got a decent dexterity. I can.
Okay, yeah, I thought you did too. All right, let's give our halfling friend a try.
Okay, you weren't able to open it there, Bushman, so Burnsy, you can take a try.
Okay. There it is. It's save dexterity, right? Is that it?
Yeah, you can just use a dex save.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. You come up
you
and,
successfully pick your nose.
and the lock seems to act as if there was nothing wrong with it as you expertly insert the key and turn it, and it just opens up softly.
Behind my back.
He's closing his eyes just to be a show off.
You throw the key at the door.
All
Man,
right.
Burnsy's killing it with all these save checks, man. It's fucking awesome.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put my torch out.
Okay. All right. So, as you guys open the grate there, you see the stream in front of you that's out back behind the castle. If you look at, I don't know if I can bring the map in here. If I have it in my library, I can show you where you're at.
Burnsy's character portrait is like so perfect for a halfling guard.
So this will be just real.
Holy shit, we're giants.
So basically,
This is what I've always wanted.
you guys come out about there. If you can see the circle that I drew.
Okay.
So that's where the exit of the stream is, and you notice in the stream as you're looking out, you notice that there's a small group of raiders that look like they're kind of walking along the opposite bank from where you guys are, and they're basically like looking around, searching to see. You think they're just searching for either villagers to loot or other places to go and ransack. There are two human raiders and 6 kobolds.
Ugh.
Jesus Lord.
Close the gate! Close the gate!
Why are we doing this?
How far are they away?
They are about...
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Let's see, how far is the stream? They're like 50 feet away or so, so they're just at the edge of this map about. I can actually put them on there. Oh, it's not. And a couple of raiders. So they look like they're just searching up and down the bank.
Let's see. Hold on one sec.
Oh, I put them in the wrong layer here.
Hey Trent, what are your instruments again? That you have? Oh, I think you're muted, Trent.
Oh,
Is anyone
still-
else here, Trent?
yeah, we still can't hear him. Nope.
Oh,
Can you hear me now?
There you
Yeah.
go.
Okay, I came unplugged, I guess. Can kobolds speak common?
Yes, they can.
Okay. And Steve, I have a lute and a pan flute,
nice.
and I can also play the drum, but I don't have one.
Oh, what? I'm so fucking jealous.
Well, I figured that one I could improvise if I needed to.
With the severed head of a kobold.
All right, so we need to attack. Okay, so is Escobar?
So-
Is he coming with us, or is he going to stay? I guess we should probably ask him.
Once he notices the raiders, he takes a quiet step back, kind of letting you guys. He was a little bit back anyway since you were opening the gate, but he kind of takes a step back, and he closely kind of watches you guys to see what you're going to do. The raiders haven't noticed you or anything; they're just kind of searching up and down the bank there, and it looks like they'll continue on their way if you want to try and hide and not get noticed. There's a lot of brush around the front of the great area since it was overgrown, so it looks fairly well hidden. You can wait and try and hide from them, or you could just engage them immediately and get the drop on them. Either way you can, or if you have any other plans of action.
Not that I want to take this action yet, but if we took initiative now, would we get a surprise round? We got to jump on them so we could dash over to them and get another attack or another.
I think it works if you get a round of surprises. Basically, you get you guys would all take a turn before the normal round of
Yeah.
of initiative. So you would all be able to take a turn, and then whoever scored highest would then take the first turn of combat. So technically, if they scored higher than you guys, then you would all take a turn, then they would go, and then it would just resume as normal. But
So I'm going to say, well, boys, you need to capture one. If we let them go, they can hurt people. But there's a hell of a lot of them. And they're far away. Oh, they're moving. Are we on a timer? Oh, shit.
Let's capture one. They're right outside.
Bushman, you say we do it?
Let's do it.
All right. Bernsey?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to turn to Escobar, and I'm going to say...
Let me try to shoot one of them or something first.
Oh, cool. But I got to say something to Escobar.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to say, so much for dwarven courage. And then, can we get a surprise round?
yeah, if you guys want to attack, you can attack now.
All right. So we do initiative first, and then you do initiative for them.
Yeah, you guys can do initiative to see who goes first in the surprise round.
So I had a question. Do all the enemies usually have the same initiative like that, and they all move in one go? Or what do you roll initiative? I guess you do it however.
It's an easier way for me to manage them. I could roll all of them, but it'd be really hard for me to tell who is who in the initiative order, since they all have the same token.
I guess the only part that's hard is when you get like swarmed.
Yeah.
You don't have a chance to heal in between attacks.
Yeah, but it could end up that way too with them being individual, because they're all going to go before you go again.
Right.
It's just whether they're interspersed between you guys in one turn.
Oh, I can actually dash up to this one. If you guys see my gold, I can make it in a one round. I can dash up to him so I can get an attack on him.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably which way I'll go. Or let me see here. I can't make it there. I have to go here. All right.
So I guess I'm first then.
All right.
Oh wait, how do you keep one alive? Do we just save one and then?
When you make an attack that damages one of them and drops them to 0 or less, and doesn't kill them, which would be their health total subtracted in the negative. If you do that, then you can decide whether to kill them or just take them as unconscious. So you kind of make the decision on the blow that drops them.
Could I grapple them before they got to that point? Or is that more just an immobilization?
You can grapple them, although I don't think that changes it too much.
Okay.
If you just used a weapon, like if you just used your fist, you would do less damage if you wanted to, but I don't think the grappling itself, unless they were trying to run away or something.
All right, let's do it.
Does the monk? Oh, that's right. They got rid of non-lethal damage, didn't they? So.
Yeah, so it's just kind of your choice when you drop them to 0, whether you want to do normal damage or just knock them out.
Okay. So as long as I don't super crit them or anything, I'll pretty much be able to knock them out.
Which you basically do every time anyway. All right.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to hold back my monstrous killing instinct. Alright, so I'm running out and I'm gonna target let's see, that guy with a dart.
Okay.
Tohu!
Oh, it does not hit.
Wish.
All right.
All right.
Then Chugs.
Chugs is going to step up to this open door and look back at his buddies and be like, you know what? I kind of like that elf. He's got some balls. And then I want to charge out and just go, blah, 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 and I go right here. And I can't, because I used a dash, I don't think I can attack.
Correct.
So I'm just going to spook him.
Booga booga booga.
All right. Deckard can march out there.
Okay. He's going to stroll out of the door.
Stroll. He would stroll.
He's got like a bunch of tassels and stuff on his clothes that move as he's...
Oh, Chili. Dave, you got some shoulder moves, man.
Then he's going to aim for the bottom kobold of the first group and say, please die for me.
The kind killer.
Oh, I'm going to make sure Jason has a lot to live up to.
Oh my god. Aww.
Oh.
Ooh,
Which one are you firebolting? Sorry.
the bottom one.
Okay. So yeah, you sort
I
of-
got him with a tiny ass little firebolt right between the eyes.
It just leaves a little scorch mark on his forehead.
Yeah,
Nice.
I lit his nose on fire.
All right. So he is properly alerted that someone is there now. And then Burnsy.
All right. Can I move my full the full movement amount?
Yeah, you
If I
can
want to.
move. You can move 30 and take an action, or you can move 60, giving up your action basically to do an extra movement.
Okay.
Or I think your speed is 25, isn't it? So it's 25
Yeah.
or 50.
All right. So gonna move. I think that's as far as I can, and I'm gonna cast a vicious mockery on the kobold that's right in front of Chugs.
Vicious Mockery, that's a debuff of some kind?
Yeah, it does a 1d4 psychic damage, and they have disadvantage on the next turn.
Oh man, and that's a cantrip too.
On the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
So what do
Okay.
you do for that? Do you just like shout your mama wears chainmail underwear or something?
Pretty much, I get to make it up and say
Alright, Trent, you gotta do it.
your kobold dick smells worse than usual.
I think that's like an epic fail there.
I'm,
All right,
I-
so-
I'm a little weirded out that you have context for it, but I appreciate it.
That you know what a kobold dick smells like normally?
Yeah,
It makes me
I meant
very
like-
weird.
I meant like comparably to the other kobolds that are around. Let me clarify
It
that.
smells worse than I'm used to.
Then how do you know what the other guys smell like? That's what I'm wondering. Either your sense of smell is amazing, or
One can make assumptions.
yeah.
He's a traveling bard. I'm sure he's
All
seen
right,
some
so
things.
what do I actually roll for that?
If you look at your spell list, it should have some different tabs on it that will tell you. Go to your spell book, and then let's see. Oh, is that one of your cantrips? Okay.
Yeah.
Vicious Mockery. Yeah,
Oh.
so you have an attack roll. So if you see the attack stat, which is the first line, the first
Okay.
button on the right there, that's the one you roll to attack to see if it hits. And then...
Because I see two attacks. It's the one all the way on top.
yes, the second attack is just to let me know what the save DC is for the creature, to see if he can save against the disadvantage that he'd suffer on his next attack.
Okay.
So you'd roll the first attack, and then you would roll the damage one there. If you could basically hit all three of those buttons, and it'll tell you what your whole spell is and what the save is and everything.
Okay. So just hit all three?
Yeah, just hit all
Okay.
three, and we'll see if it hits and does any extra effects. All right, so you start shouting magically laced insults about his the odor of his private parts, and and he seems to kind of shrink down and look a little bit sad as he takes some mental damage from that insult.
I'll take that as a win.
And he looks very very shaken from that. So let me put a little marker on him.
Yeah, if they get an... Oh, man. They're going to swarm me.
Okay, so that was the surprise round. You guys came out and shouted at him, and then let me
Just
add
insulted them.
You guys just run out and yell a bunch of insults and run back in and close the grate. Let me add these guys to the initiative here.
So the Roll20 doesn't have a way to do separate separate I don't know, separate initiative.
They do have a way, but it's a lot more setup to try and, at least as far as I understand it, I'd have to take each kobold and like name him, so he would have a different name. So then I could say, oh, this initiative is, or actually, hold on. Oh no, it actually highlights him when I scroll over him in the initiative, so I could do that. Do you guys want to try that instead this time?
Yeah, it'd be cool. That way, like we can make decisions if like our turn comes up and there's 3 ahead of us. Because if all 4 of these guys that's next to me like attack me at once, there's I can't really do too much.
Okay. We will try it this way and see how it works out here.
I mean, if it's a pain in the ass for you.
Oh,
But we really don't care that it's a pain in the ass.
We can try it out, see what happens. Okay. So they are all ordered now. And Bushman...
So Burnsy still is going last, so his subtle attempts to improve his stats didn't help much.
Yep, but Chug still goes before about 4 of them, so... Alright, Bushman, let's see if you can take some out before they go.
Alright, so I'm gonna move him like this over here and then to here, so I don't get a surprise attack from that guy or a reaction. And I'm going to attack the guy to my right.
Alrighty.
And try and take a slice at him with my sword.
Oh, he dodges your sword. He was the one that was hit by the firebolt, I think, so he's suitably aware of your attacks and dodges around your sword.
Okay, as I spin around, I perform my signature kick to the balls.
Oh. And he's too small for your foot to get in between his legs effectively.
Man, that kick to the balls is magical. It's like I'm critting damage every time I do it.
Pretty impressive.
Alright, so this guy up in the corner is gonna go. He turns to see the commotion and comes down this way towards Chugs and goes to make an attack with his dagger. And that's under 10, so he will definitely miss. So then this raider here will also turn and kind of move in. Yeah, he'll move in here to kind of try to overtake you guys. Let's see, he hits AC 9. He's not going to hit either.
Whew, Jesus.
Next raider, he's going to turn and go after Bushman since he's right next to him. He hits AC 16.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, he misses. And then
My AC is 32, just in case you're wondering.
Oh, okay.
For a second, I was like, Jesus, that's high.
All right, and then the guy that you tried to slash and kick, he's going to hit AC 19.
God damn it!
That guy's got it out for you.
He will stab you for 2 damage.
Why am I the damage sponge here? I'm not wearing anything.
I'm
Except
trying.
my
man.
pants.
I'm trying.
That's right,
All right,
you aren't
Chug.
wearing a single thing.
Chugs is going after the damage, Kobold.
Well, I
Alright.
should have equipment on me, so that's kind of strange. I have just invisible equipment I pull out of nowhere.
16. Oh, I got two crit misses. So, but I only roll one of them, right? Or
Nope,
I
you can roll both of them. Any damage dice, yeah.
You want me to just do 1d6 2 times or 2d6?
Either way you want to do it.
Dang.
All right. So
See, this is the good thing about being a great weapon fighter.
3 on top.
So 13 damage.
And that was the guy in front of you.
Yeah, the purple dot.
Okay, so you cleave him in 2, and he drops to the ground. In 2 pieces, to the horror of all his best friends standing nearby.
And
Splattered
feeling terrible about his dick.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
His last moments on Earth, he was thinking about the size of his package.
We should all be so lucky.
All right, so this one's gonna come down this way, but he's not gonna be able to get there in time. And then Deckard is up
All right.
from the back ranks.
He's going to twirl forward and aim for this guy that's coming around the corner. And let's see. He is aiming at that guy. And he shall say, "Taste my double rainbow."
He's very
As we
flamboyant.
all expected him to say, of course.
Yeah, of
Yes.
course.
Dang it.
Nice hit.
Oh. All right, another slightly singed kobold as he kind of shakes off the fire that caught on his sleeve.
Shit.
And this guy's dead. This guy is going to make his way down and go for chugs here.
Bitch.
And an AC 5 is not going to hit.
Ooh, he was close though.
And then this guy at the back is going to have to kind of travel around here to go after the Bushman.
Fuck. Sorry, Bushman.
And AC 13 will not hit.
Whew.
All right,
Oh, thank
Burnsy,
goodness.
all the way at the bottom of the order.
My chance to hit with because they're both based off dexterity. My dagger and my crossbow, they're the same, right? It doesn't matter on the weapon type. It's just the
Correct. Since the dagger is a finesse weapon, you can use your dexterity with it. So
okay.
it should be marked in your sheet as there's like a little drop down for finesse, and if you check that, then it'll use your dex and your dex modifier for that weapon.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay. I'm probably just gonna. I'm just gonna do crossbow.
Okay.
So ranged attack. Is there any time that I wouldn't want to use the dexterity, the finesse with the dagger, or should I use it every time that I use it?
No, you should use it. You should just have that marked on your character sheet as finesse, and it'll always use your dex since that's your
Okay.
better stat.
So when I hit
Finesse
the
is
melee,
just like describing the type of weapon it is. You know, it's like
Okay.
a dagger. You're not going to be able to smash someone over the head with it.
yeah.
Yeah. So which guy were you hitting with that?
I'm sorry. The guy to the up and left of Chugs.
Damn, that was a great attack roll.
So
There's
this
a
guy?
that,
Yes,
that
that guy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The bolt goes completely through him, taking a small hole with it through his chest, and he is now on the ground.
Yeah.
Nice. I
Burn
think that's the
it.
first person you've actually killed.
I killed something once. Bushman.
Bushman.
All right, back at the top of the order, Bushman.
Alright, now I'm really pissed. I'm going to,
I'll close in next to the dead kobold to maybe block off the cultists up there. I don't know. I guess I could go.
yeah, I
could
think
do
you're going to be a
whatever.
little too late for that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're all fuck up then.
Alright, so I'm just going to attack the guy in front of me again. I'm going to try and run him through.
All right.
Son of a biscuit.
Oh.
And you.
You just miss. Just swiped over his head. He's a little too small.
God damn it, I spin and try and axe kick him in the head.
Ooh, that sounds cool. There we go.
All right. You crack his skull as he falls over against his friend there, but then falls back into his spot on the ground.
Fuck yeah, Bushman.
Oops. Can't get to him over there.
So is he still alive?
No, he's dead. I can't seem to click on him there. There we go. The thing goes outside of the. Oh, what the heck? Something's going on with my mouse. Sorry. Let's see this next guy.
He's in limbo.
Oh man, I don't know what happened here. It's like... Oh, that's interesting. Alright. Nice.
Okay.
It's like my mouse clicking on it, I have to be one space to the left of it to actually touch it. Alright. So now the guy right above Chugs is going to continue attacking.
Bring it.
And he will miss. An 8 will not hit you. Then this raider, kind of above and to the right of Chugs, will continue his assault with his scimitar. And he hits 14. I think
No.
that's a miss.
Imagine
These are
Chubbs
all-
like deflecting blows with his great sword. Pew, pew.
He just goes up and takes his greatsword and just... and they're like, oh, we can't get in there.
You will never break my force field.
They're like trying to play jump rope, like trying to make attacks.
All right. Then the other raider is going to attack Bushman here. He's been taking some hits, and he's going to miss.
Thank God.
I know.
And
You need to
then
get your
this
healed, man.
kobold is dead, so Chugs, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna go after the cultist to my right, top right. He's got a scimitar.
Which you're not going to stand on the dead cobalt corpse anymore?
Oh yeah, let me hold on. Let me help my boy up here.
I might be able to conjure you a stool with minor illusion.
A stool is in something to sit on or a pile of crap?
You never know. You never know.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna attack the cultist to. No, I'm gonna attack the cultist to my right, the one that's been attacking Bushman.
I'll move this guy out of the way.
Fuck.
Oh, that's going to miss. Your shield of blades doesn't quite get to him.
Doesn't assist me now.
And then, okay, this guy who was coming around the corner here, he feels like the rest of you are suitably swarmed and is going to go out here.
He would.
Trent knows that kobold. He smelled his dick.
You were the one. Your friend's blood is on your hands, Kobold.
As he comes up to you, he looks at you knowingly, just kind of like, hello, sir.
Yeah, that's right. I'm the one you were smelling my crotch earlier.
Yeah, hey. This is awkward.
And then he hits an AC 15. Which probably will hit for 2 damage.
What's your AC, Trent?
Tis 14.
That's not bad.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to reload the page here because it's getting kind of out of whack. Okay. All right. So he just went, and Deckard is next once Bill jumps back in.
Alright. Let's see. Let me see here. I think he is going to just attack the guy up above him with an uncharacteristically silent attack.
No kicking in the nuts or anything like that.
Nope. No, actually, no, I take it back. He's gonna try and shoot the firebolt from his eyes at him.
Okay.
Fire vision!
Nice.
I'm sorry, which one was this that you're drilling with your fire vision?
This guy.
Okay.
Demolished with your fire vision.
Yep. He goes, no, not fire vision. And just dies. Before the fire hits him, he just dies from the battle cry.
Shame.
Shame.
Why did I have to hear that?
Alright, this guy is done. This guy's still there. So the one still on the underside there by Bushman, he's going to take a step and then attack. And he will miss,
Alright.
not wielding his dagger very effectively. And then Burnsy.
Okay, we have. Alright, I'm going to fire a crossbow with this guy right here.
Okay.
Ugh.
Oh. Flies wide and stabs into the kobold corpse on the other side of him.
Well, that's what I was trying to do. Just scare him a little bit.
Alright, Bill.
Okay. Going to wind up with my sword and say, Musashi 3 strikes says 1. At the guy on my bottom.
Ooh. Hot. There we go.
Alright. He,
And it has suitably impressive sword shine as I do it.
he will also... Sorry, I have to move him to get this little rollout thing on him.
Yeah, my boy.
So he will fall over from... We're not sure if it was the sword or the battle cry this time.
And then I turn to the other guy and say, dead or alive, you're coming with me, and I try and kick him in the crotch again.
Did he care who he kept? Oh shit.
Alright. He is...
And then they're trying to capture this guy just in case that means anything.
No, he looks like he's barely standing from that kick. He looks like he's in a lot of pain.
Alright, this is the guy we're gonna keep, and right here.
Sure, if we can.
Alright, so I'll go after these two.
Great sword.
Just use the flat of the blade.
Wait, what was the plan?
Just blow on him.
Just punch him.
Did Escobar ask for a kobold or a raider? He didn't care.
He just asked to take someone hostage. You assume, thinking about it, you assume that he would mean, someone who would know something or someone who looks like they're, basically using common sense. Kobolds aren't always the best, the highest ranking or anything. So this kobold is going to take a strike at you from your upper left here. At Chugs. Yeah.
Bring it.
It's AC 14. I think that's a miss.
That does not hit.
Alright. Then the guy right above you will continue his attack with his scimitar. He hits AC 18.
That'll hit.
And does 2 damage.
Sucker.
And then the other raider is going to he'll keep fighting for now. He's going to attack Bushman, who just kicked him, and he's going to miss. He's too damaged down there to do anything about it.
Hey Dave, is there a way that we could display the parts my companions' health bars? Or should I just be asking like?
Oh, actually I think I can do that.
I mean, I don't know, Trent, you feel like that'd be valuable? I guess you're kind of healer, so.
It might be, yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go. Oh man, I didn't really see that bad.
Sorry about that. I guess I think I have to go in and change everyone's little token to be able to see that stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, I have a setting thing too. I could probably do that.
Oh, that helps a lot more.
What, seeing the health?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize how bad off you were, man. Not bad.
All right, Chugs Malone.
Alright, I'm gonna look at this scimitar guy in front of me. I'm like, you're my bitch now. I'm gonna swing at him.
The guy who's injured, or the guy who's not injured?
No, the guy up my north.
Okay.
I'm gonna re-roll a 1d6 because I had 19 to hit. Oh, 1d6. So that's
So you add 5 to that, so it's 13. So you definitely you cut into his stomach, and all his insides start to spill out, and he stops cursing at you immediately.
and then I'm gonna look at him like, ew, gross. I think I'm starting to hit my stride with this guy. I like that.
All right, Deckard's up.
Alright. Yeah, well, I can't think of anything snappy, so he's just gonna attack that guy.
I was thinking.
He just says that out loud to everyone as he's casting. I couldn't think of anything.
Glitter.
That'll miss. It goes right into the stream and fizzles out. And that kobold's not around anymore, so Burnsy's up.
Alright. Obviously, I'm going to attack the kobold that's still standing.
Alrighty.
Damn.
Another shot into one of the corpses. You're really going after the.
Up with these rolls, man. Dying over here.
Strangely, they're landing in the crotch region. He's got some kind of vendetta.
All right, from crotch shot to crotch shot. Bill, you're up.
Yeah, I should be careful. That's gonna be my new nickname.
Ooh, crotch shot.
Crotch shot the Bushman.
Crotch shot Bushman.
I can see Burnsy, like, as we're walking down a road, he's just laying back with the loop singing Crotchman song.
I gotta write this stuff down.
The Crotchman, there you go. Alright, now, you said that you have to get the guy's damage just to 0 as opposed to into the negatives?
No, you can get him into the negative. I was just saying if you did such a massive attack that it made him negative his max hit points, which is normally death for a player, then it would kill him, obviously. Like if you put a bar of TNT into his mouth and lit it on fire and left him there, that would
incapacitating.
probably wouldn't incapacitate him, but
All right. Well, I guess I just have to. Can I just use my unarmed attack on him?
uh-huh.
All right.
Watch a crit.
Oh.
It would have crit hit, but no, I like slip on something.
You lose your footing in the stream and fall over prone into the water.
Can I roll an acrobatics check if I can make it look like I meant to do that?
Sure, if you want to.
Nope. Just totally fall on my ass.
You just flopped around to your back.
I meant to do that. I meant to do that.
All right. So the remaining kobold, seeing that the elf has fallen down, he keeps attacking Chugs here, going on the offensive, and hits 15. I think that's a miss. All right. And then this raider up top is dead. The only raider left alive decides to... I guess Chugs is probably more easily accessible to him since Bushman just fell. And
swirling around in the mud.
he also misses. So Chugs, you're up.
I'm gonna attack the kobold. And then I'm gonna look back and be like, crotch shot, what are you doing on the ground? I'm gonna sting the kobold.
I knew that would catch on.
Alright, so 19, I gotta roll 1d6.
He's dead either way. Alright. Take him out expertly with your greatsword. And the only remaining guy, Deckard.
Alright,
His firebolt doesn't hit for too much, right?
Not all that much.
Oh, but would he sustain burn damage?
If he caught on fire, I just kind of roll a % chance for that.
sorry, we can just push him into the river if that happens.
Yeah.
Oh, that's using your crotch.
Alright. So he's just gonna use his firebolt. Let's see.
Nice.
Alright. He goes down in flames into the he's on the bank of the stream there, so he's on the ground. But he does not catch on fire from the blast. It just takes him down, and I guess you guys can sort of go over there and stabilize him, make sure he's not in any great peril. So
Would we have to roll a heal check?
I
Or
think you can decide the when you did that damage, Bill, with Deckard, when you decide to do like a knockout hit instead, it just
Yeah.
ensures that they're already stable when they go down, so they don't have to roll like death saving throws or anything, and you guys won't have to stabilize them.
No, I totally intended to kill him with that shot. Just burn him.
So he's knocked out there on the shore of the stream, and you guys are all done with combat.
Alright. Fuck yeah, guys. That went really well. I mean, except for Bushman, who got kind of smacked around a little bit. What's your AC, Bill?
17.
Damn, son. Better than mine. Alright, so, first, I don't know, imprudent, but maybe we should search the bodies again. I don't know if Fergie wants to roll an investigation on. Does he have to do that, or can we just loot it and find stuff?
You can basically just search and do it normally since there's no impending threat on you. You don't have to do any hurried
So
stuff.
Chubbs will grab the raider by the ankle and just start dragging him. I guess if someone else will start looting the bodies.
All right,
I
you're
guess
gonna.
I start looking around the corpses, see if I find anything.
All right, you as you search the